Hi, I'm Rich Torrey. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you ever need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? First of all, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. And for those who haven't watched it yet, last week we took a break from our recent theme of drawing both children's book and movie versions of cartoon characters to draw a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving scene. Anyway, we're going to get back to drawing another children's book character who's been brought to life through animation. And with Christmas now in our sights, what better character to draw than the Grinch? We'll start with the original, Dr. Seuss's perennial classic character, which first appeared in a poem in a 1955 edition of Red Book magazine called Hubbub and the Grinch. 2 years later, his popularity led him to write the treasured Christmas classic, which again appeared in Red Book magazine a month before it was published as a book. Oh, and by the way, he wasn't green. He was, well, colorless. Next, we'll jump ahead to the 1966 TV Christmas special version of The Grinch, animated by the Looney Tunes legend Chuck Jones. This is the version of The Grinch that most people are familiar with. It also was the first time, by the way, that The Grinch appeared as being green. And as a bonus, I thought we'd draw the latest version of the Grinch from the 2018 CGI animated movie, The Grinch. I think you'll find drawing them a lot of fun, as all three have similar features and body proportions, yet each has its own distinct look. Anyway, before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button, as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Alright, so let's draw our three versions of the Grinch. We're going to draw our Christmas curmudgeon step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw him again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In our first two versions of the character, our Grinches will be somewhere around 4 heads tall. In other words, however tall his head is, not counting the fluff on his head, his entire body will be about 4 of those. In the newer CGI version of the Grinch, he's a little stretched. He's taller and leaner, almost 5 heads tall. Okay, so let's draw the roadmap for our 3 versions of the Grinch. So there's our roadmap for our 3 versions of the Grinch. Now we're on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the third and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You see that I use guidelines to help me to know where to put some of the Grinch's features. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. Okay, so let's rough out the features for our 3 versions of the Grinch. Okay, so there are the roughed out features for our 3 versions of the Grinch. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of our book, TV special, and movie versions of the Grinch. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work to figure that out. In this step, it's okay to draw it darker, but don't press too hard or mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. Always draw with an eye on tweaking and improving until the very end. One quick note, when drawing the final versions of the Grinch's fur, practice lightening up on the pressure of your strokes and allow for a little variation and imperfection in your line. Dr. Seuss's style had a built-in amount of imperfection. Our job is to try to recreate that look or that style. Okay, so let's draw in the details of our 3 versions of the Grinch. And that's how you do it. There they are, the children's book, TV special, and movie versions of Dr. Seuss's The Grinch. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn any version of the Grinch before, you can't expect to have drawn them perfectly. You'll notice, while I did crosshatch and shade some of the original version of the Grinch, I didn't spend time coloring our Grinches during this video because my goal is to always focus my lesson more on the drawing process. But now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing the children's book, TV special, and movie version of the Grinch. And with that, you can draw them again and again. And by all means, color them when you're done. I promise each time you draw them, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. For those of you who want to go a little deeper, click on the link below for my free 4-part drawing series where I spend more time explaining the details and the thinking behind each step in what I call the level up cartooning process. So I'd love to see your 3 versions of the Grinch. If you can, post them on either Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. I hope you had as much fun as I did with this one. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.